Ja, 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 ja. Morning hair. I don't care. Hey guys, we're gonna do another first impressions. I am totally loving doing this once a week, and then I take my camera with me and you follow me around and we see if the makeup is good or if it is horrible. And I'm pretty good at figuring out whether I like something right away, so I love doing first impressions. I do them all the time, but without filming it, and I'm constantly trying new makeup. So anyway, long story short, we are gonna finally be trying out the new matte Poreless Fit Me foundation. You guys know I'm a big ginormo fan of the concealer, and I got this foundation a while back, and I also have the powder hiding here somewhere, right here with the lovely CVS Do Not Steal logo that ruins, this won't come off. It ruins how pretty the packaging is. Anyway, this is not even open yet. I waited, I wanted to try it out on camera and then really see if it stayed matte all day long. Now I've prepped my skin with a lot of moisturizer because I do have combo skin. It does sometimes get oily, but I do have some dry patches as well. Basically my skin is weird, so fingers crossed that this works out, and I'm just gonna go straight to it and apply. I am going to apply the foundation with a brush first and then press it into the skin further and shear it out a little bit with the beauty blender that I have right here dampened. So I'm just taking it off of this palette. You can actually use a CD case if you want to have a cheap little plastic palette to work with. I find it really helpful so that you are not messing up your hands all the time, and so that you can get just the right amount of product without overusing your makeup, which can make things cakey, as we know. So I didn't put a primer on. A lot of you guys always say, don't use a primer. It's not fair that you used a primer. Not that you guys talk like that. That's what I imagine the voice is when I read the comments sometimes. Okay, so I am just not really doing such a good job blending it in because I know I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, but we are just smoothing this everywhere. And my initial reaction is that it's smoothing on pretty well. And it doesn't look overly matte, like it's not crazy. Like it just has a nice texture to it. So I'm liking that. It's a medium coverage. It's not full coverage. Not screw my hair right now. We're doing this. Attractive. Okay. Now that I have a layer down, I am going to press it in. The other thing a lot of you guys notice is you're like, oh my gosh, you're wearing 5 layers of makeup. You did contour, you did highlight, you set the highlight, you did bronzer, you did this, you did that. I work in really sheer layers, so it never feels super heavy on the skin. Kind of like if you're painting your nails, you would not go in with just one thick gloppy coat. That would be a mess. It would be heavy, it would be lumpy, it would be uneven. But when you put on sheer coats and you let it dry and you layer it up, then you get a really nice, opaque, glossy, perfect finish. Kind of think of that when you are applying your makeup. Start slow and build. And now I'm going to use my Fit Me concealers. I'm using the shade Fair and Light, and I am mixing them on my palette. Again, why a palette is a wonderful thing. You can just kind of mix everything to your liking. And then I'm taking the same foundation brush. Ideally, if you are working on a client, you would want always to use a clean brush, but this is real life. This is just what happens. I end up using brushes for multiple things, and who has an hour to do their makeup anyway? So you can get away with it, it's fine. I am gonna grab out of the actual tube itself and apply right in the areas that I do want a little more of a lift and highlight. So we're gonna go straight into powdering, and then I'll bronze everything up and put on some blush, and it will be good. I'm gonna use a velour puff to press my powder in. It does come with a sponge, but I prefer using a puff just because I can kind of press it in. And I am going to be using a setting spray, so if this looks a little heavy initially, it's okay. I am going to set my under eye concealer with translucent powder. I'm just liking the way that brightens everything up recently, so obviously this is not translucent. It has some color to it, so I don't want to darken the under eye area. I'm going to put on my lashes, brows, and then I'll dust this all off and I will be back. Alright, now the rest of my makeup is on. I will list all the other makeup that I used for today's look in the info box below. I have powdered with the Fit Me powder, I have foundation, I used Fit Me concealer, and my skin feels really, really good. I don't have a primer on, so we shall see how that goes. And I'm a little bit powdery right now, but I know my skin, and I know that within like 20 minutes my skin warms up and things will look a little more natural in, 20 minutes to a half an hour. All right guys, so I just finished lunch and I probably don't have any lipstick on, but that's not what this video is about. It's about the foundation and powder, and I haven't even looked in the mirror, but I still feel like it's matte. I feel like it looks smooth. Does it look good? I'm asking my mom, I'm asking Jake. We're having a little family lunch. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's been like 2-3 hours, and I will check back in again later. Are you buying it?
I'm thinking of buying it. I'm thinking of what kind of box does the crows come in? Is it all patch up?
I'll show you. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh my gosh.
This is so adorable in here.
Isn't it?
Yes. I'm stealing their light for a moment. So this is a quick makeup checkup. My mom is buying some weird bird fountain. We're in a cute little shop in Studio City. I just passed by a mirror. I hadn't looked in a mirror in like a couple of hours since lunch, and I'm a little bit shiny. I'm little, tiny bit shiny. Not crazy, it's holding up pretty well. Just got my nails done. I'm rocking some seriously sexy flip-flops, and I'll check back in with you guys later. My mom is in the store right now. She loves this fountain. She is purchasing this crow. I think it's kind of cool, but then I kind of think they look like they're like yakking. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it's your turn. Oh my god. Oh, I had too much to drink last. The beasts. Oh my goodness. All right, can we come in? Do we have to say a secret password? Oh my gosh, they broke my flip-flop.
Did they really?
I'm in my bare feet right now.
I'll get you some stuff. Come on.
And I am now minus a not that great flip-flop to begin with. Hi, baby. Hi, 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 hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Do you want a treat? Is that what is going on?
Would you like a treat?
But you broke my flip-flop and just about ruined my pedicure. Okay. Mom, you still have Christmas towels.
Shush. There you go, good boy.
Good boys.
Good girl.
Okay, bye. All right, so here we are back in front of the ultra flattering light at my vanity. And I am about to go to Aaron Brothers. James and I are finally decorating the wall that you see behind me that is very blank. Later on tonight, when I do my final check-in, we should, fingers crossed, see some artwork up there that I have had for a little while now, but I just have not gotten around to putting up. So, yeah, anyway, my face is just a tiny bit shiny. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've been touching my face a little bit. Like, I didn't have powder with me, I didn't have anything to touch up. I didn't even take a purse with me because I didn't want to be tempted. So I have done a little bit of this, which really you shouldn't be doing because it puts bacteria on your face. It's not a good idea. Shame on me, but I don't know. I felt like I had to just spill the truth and let you know exactly what has been going on with my makeup. So I am going to just apply a little more powder. I like to take a velour puff first and kind of just blot my face a little bit, and then I'm going to use a powder brush and just kind of lightly dust it all over my face. I did put lip gloss on though. I borrowed my mom's lip gloss, which was fancy. It was Tom Ford. So, yay, I'm powdered. I'm not really going to touch up anything else. Everything is pretty good, actually. It's not looking creasy or cakey or weird or uncomfortable. It's a really, really solid, really good foundation. So as of right now, I am into it. I will check back again later on. It's around 8 o'clock, so I gotta wrap this up and hurry off to Aaron Brothers. All right, bye. We finished the project. As you can see, I have a lovely new backdrop and it is almost complete. I have one more frame that I need to find something for, but it was so much fun. We put everything up. Finally. I am the worst person with like actually finishing and completing a craft type home. Well, I'd rather play with makeup. Let's just be honest. It is now 10:55. Now I'm just gonna edit a little bit and go to bed, but I'm ready to take my makeup off because I don't know, when we were hanging everything up, I literally kept rubbing my eye. I know I'm not the only one that does this. You have makeup on, you have lashes on, and you start just going, and you like forget that, you're wearing makeup. Why does that happen? And then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh yeah, duh. Okay, so it's time to get rid of all of this. I am really surprised by how much I really love this foundation. I didn't think I would like it so much because usually mattifying foundations make me feel like I look really cakey and dried out. This one did not. However, you do need to touch up throughout the day, but I would rather touch up a little bit throughout the day than have my face look like it's completely just sucked of all of the moisture. So that being that, if you don't mind touching up a little bit, and I'm not talking like crazy, like it holds up pretty good, but you do need to blot. I like it. I think it's great for a drugstore foundation. I am really loving what the drugstore has at the moment. The L'Oreal Infallible is awesome. You guys know I like the BB from LA Girl. We talked about that last week. Awesome, under $5. This one is fantastic. So I think this is really good news because I will be reaching for drugstore options for foundation more in upcoming tutorials. Anyway, before I ramble for way too long, let's shut this video down. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun kind of palling around with me throughout my day. And let me know what we should do next. I think I'm feeling in the mood to do something a little more high-end, maybe a new palette or something of that nature. Let me know what you want to see, and I read all the comments, so leave that below. Hope you're having a good one, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah!